tell you what's been on my mind. Sick and tired of the 9 to 5 in the city life. Hey darling, we could get out of going through the motions. I'm dreaming of the ocean as I swim above a riverbed. Life is so fraudulent. Towel off my guilt as I shuffle through the silt. Draw a line in the sand, wonder where I should stand. I don't wanna be the one who's loose with all the bad news. It's not mine to tell, I'm not a vessel.
Hello again, everybody. I'm Scott.
And I'm Melissa.
Welcome back to another edition of RV Rolling with NJ. And as you can see, we are out and about.
Yes.
And where are we today?
We're at Sleeping Giant Provincial Park.
Not Sleeping Bear.
Yeah, I almost said Sleeping. I said it earlier. Provincial Park, and which is near Thunder Bay, near our campground, which we're staying at Chippewa Park Campground.
It's about 30, 40 miles away, but it is definitely a day trip.
Mm-hmm.
Something that is definitely worth doing. As you see in the video, you'll see all the trails and the sea lion trail that we walked on, and the hiking and all that stuff. So that was fun. So let's talk about the campsite that we stayed in Thunder Bay and stuff to do in Thunder Bay. As far as Thunder Bay, sorry Chamber of Commerce, Thunder Bay. I know the day's a little dreary, but not a lot going on. I mean, they have a nice waterfront area. But we kind of scooted all the way from the campsite through Thunder Bay to the waterfront, and not the greatest place in the world. Downtown was a little dead. It was a Saturday morning. There was a casino.
It was also bad weather, but I don't know. I maybe would have changed a little bit, but I don't think it's going to change.
Just
a whole
not our cup of tea.
I guess if you want to come here, you're coming here for the Sleeping Giant.
And another place we attempted to go was Mount
McKay. Oh my God!
So let me.
That was crazy.
Let me say this. I'm sure if you got to it and you got up it and you went to the right place, it's probably great. But unfortunately, the information we got to get to it, the GPS, did not take us where I think it should have taken us. And if it did take us where we were supposed to go, oh my gosh. It was a dirt road that eventually turned into a rock road, that eventually turned into a grass road, and then no road at all, which I had to back out of. And it was a little uphill. So it was just clearly not the right place. But whether it's the right place or not, mark your attractions. This goes for campsites, this goes for trails, anywhere in the world.
Even this trail. We had trouble. Somebody else went a different way, and it looked like it was easier.
There's just got to be a better way. Somebody should go around the world that when you have trails or directions to get places, you mark which way to go. Yeah. It will save a lot of time. But that was absolutely a horrible experience. We didn't get to go there. I'm sure there's a better way. But if there is a better way, mark it, town.
I know. Put a sign saying where to go.
But anyway, I digress. Let's talk about the campsite.
All right. So it's somewhat medium-sized campground. It has, you first come in, they have a log cabin, store/check-in. Really not much of a store. It's more like antique-y stuff. But you check in, and then we got site number 31, which is along the water, and it's a really nice site. I walked around the campground yesterday, and it's getting a little old, but it's still nice. It's I love, the view was great. So But it's very empty, or at least where we're staying, it's kind of empty. There was an area that had a lot more RVers.
And was it the campsite is a few miles from town. It's really down a it's a weird part of town. Probably it was once a thriving industrial area, but it's like looks like a steel town that got abandoned.
And then our GPS took us on a bridge that we probably couldn't have fit, and thankfully we turned off. So should be something telling us about this, not to go there. So
right.
But it's it's a nice campground. If you go to the park area, you see like they have amusement rides like go-karts. I don't know if it's open, and there's like a beach area that you can check out when you're there. So we are at Chippewa Park Campground in Thunder Bay, Ontario. We just arrived and we're in site 31, which is 50 amp and water, no sewer. But this site is a pull-through, and it has a great view of the lake or river. I'm not really sure. It even has some park benches over there. For some reason, the campground sent out, when you send out the confirmation, it mentions not to leave anything, coolers, chairs, anything outside at night, which is kind of weird. Doesn't seem like it's in a bad area. It's not very crowded, very easy to get into. I'll give you a little tour. There was a log cabin right over there that we checked in. It was very nice. It is also a park here. Let's go check it out. There's also cabins you can rent, log cabins. Here's some more RVers. I believe that this is like the closest into Thunder Bay. You could put your kayak or canoe on here. This is campground is through the Thunder Bay, the city of Thunder Bay. These are sites 15 to 21. They have a small store and they have a laundromat, which I'm looking forward. Not that I'm looking forward to, but I need to do the laundry. It's getting piled high. Wish I had it in my RV, but if I did, then I would lose the big, huge cabinet for all the food that I put in there. We're gonna be here for 3 nights. The only thing I hate is when we don't have sewer, I have to conserve on the water because we don't want the gray tanks to fill up. Here's the dump station, sewer. And there's where we checked in. It was unclear. There was no signage. I didn't know if it should go right or left. We just assumed it was in this building. I'll show you inside the store. Community kitchen and laundry mat. Let's see if it's in here. Here is, I guess you can use this, eat. Reminds me of camp. Alright, here it is. $2.50. We're gonna go inside. Ice. I'm getting back to our RV. It's nice. There's our RV.
So let's talk about the rating. As we always do, we rate from 0 to 10, with 0 being the worst place we've ever been, 10 being the best place we've ever been. So, with that said, Melissa, what do you got?
I'm going to say it's an 8. If it would have been higher, if it was groomed a little bit better, and I saw some of the stuff needs to be repainted, like the picnic tables, feel like a little bit of work needs to be done, but it's still a nice place.
One thing I will say about the area, if I may add to that, for whatever reason, can't figure it out,
the
And I
gas.
don't think it has anything to do with the gas problems we're all going through now. But this has gas that's probably 40 to 50. Don't grab me.
You're moving.
Don't grab me on my anniversary.
Okay.
40 to 50 cent difference in prices.
Stop moving.
So don't know why. There's a strip that has like one after another. Not sure why that is, but anyway.
$1.78,
Yeah.
$1.88.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A
So we're
liter.
gonna
A
try
liter.
to liter.
As far as the rating, I'm actually gonna give it an 8 as well. I was actually thinking going actually higher, but the town was disappointing. I tell you, if this would have been a great town, Thunder Bay to visit. Also, by the way, Thunder Bay is also where Terry Fox almost ended up before he had to bow out of his marathon across Canada.
And we saw that yesterday.
And we saw that yesterday.
Statues.
If it would have been better, Thunder Bay probably wouldn't have got much higher. We were talking in the 9s. But for now, we'll give it the 8.0. So until next time, we will see you down the road.